YouTube friends and family. Hey, it's Friday. Are you excited for the weekend? I know I am. It seems like last weekend was just here, I've got to say. I'm off to historic Wiscasset, Maine for an energy audit for actually the parents of one of my former employees. Pretty cool. It seems like we've got something special. Oh, it's Easter this weekend. I think there's something special happening this weekend. And we're having a little birthday party for my brother on the same day, Sunday. So I hope you stick around for the weekend, and today gonna be a great one. And hey, I'll see you in the car. This place is a monster. It was built in the early 1800s, added onto in the late 1800s. Most recently, it's had 3 apartments in it. The current homeowner is thinking about creating 2 apartments out of it. Already we did a walkthrough. There's a lot of opportunity here. I'm just doing my exterior, take a peek at the exterior, and then I'm gonna start setting up. The homeowner was explaining to me that this siding here is all relatively new. All of the original wooden siding was removed and it was covered in plastic. You know, it drives me crazy when people do that. The wood siding that was underneath there and the trim was probably beautiful. It just needed to be scraped in paint, and somebody was lazy or too cheap to do it. So now it's covered in plastic. This little room I'm in is in the attic, and there's this little window that comes into this little room underneath the slope. Historically, we've been led to believe that these attic rooms are where developmentally disabled relatives were locked. Oftentimes, if somebody had a developmentally disabled kid, they would lock them in the attic, and we know this because of that skylight. That skylight would let light directly through the roof, through this window, and into this little room for whoever was locked in here. You know, this house has been unoccupied for quite some time. No furnishings, no people here. The water is off. And because the water's off, that means that all of the toilets and shower traps have gone dry. So you see that the toilet is just totally empty, which means when I'm running the blower door, because all of the sewer traps have evaporated the water out of them, there's now a direct connection to city sewer. So I was pulling air from the sewer system up through all of the fixtures. And so the house smells like a sewer right now because I just flooded it with all this sewer gas. I just did a couple of test holes in this wall. I was pretty sure there was no insulation, but I just wanted to double check, and in fact, these walls are empty. Deficiencies equal opportunity, whether that's in a house, I suppose, or in a person. I always, make a point of trying to get into those crawl spaces because I need to know if I can get in, that means it can be improved. If I can't get in, it means we need to create access. The crawl space I got into was insulated. There's another one beyond it that's partitioned away that I can't get to. So that's going to be on the list of things to do here. As much as I would like for my workday to be done, not quite. I have one more meeting at a place where I did an energy audit before, and they're interested in having a small 2-day job done. Probably going to do that job next week, so I wanted to preview that job so that I can come up with a plan, come up with materials, and come up with a schedule for next week. So, and it's right in Whitefield, it's right in my hometown, so I'm really excited about that. For me, doing the energy auditing is really energizing because you get to meet new people, you get to explore a whole new building you've never seen, you get to do all kinds of fun diagnostics with your blower door and your thermal imager and your meters, and get to measure and you get to calculate, and it's just a lot of fun. And if I could do it day in and day out, it would be awesome. The downside is all of the reporting that's required, It's like, I don't just walk away. I gotta go back and do estimating for the improvements and make those improvements into a prioritized list. I present that to the client, and then that client can start to make some intelligent decisions on where to move forward on making their home perform better. That's the analytics that result from the evaluation. And that's just office work and just sitting in front of the computer and the calculator. And I mean, it has its enjoyability, but it's not as energizing as what I did today. This is a cool tower, like 3rd story on top. Must be a just amazing view, like, nice. Yeah, from up here. And anyway, as such, this whole house acts like a chimney, and there's like a chimney that comes up through the house as well that is open at the top. And my job is basically going to be to cap that off to reduce the stack effect and the amount of air leakage that happens out of the structure. If I could find a way just to tinker and putter, that's what I wanted to name the twins, Tinker and Putter. No, that's just what I want to do all the time. That's what Andrea says, and she's right.
I love my gardens. I'm planting radishes right now because radishes like cold weather. They grow quickly, and you can eat the whole plant, the radish and the greens. So it's a great early season plant. I'm just poking some seeds in, not very far. Just important that the seed makes really good contact to the soil. And then you let Mother Nature do what she does